Hey, what's going on YouTube? Dave back again, and today we're taking a look at the Portal Tri-Spinner from Randomfabrications and Emerson Hodges. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright boys and girls, if you recall, a few months ago I did a review on the bar portal. And I said at that time that this was pretty much perfection. Well, soon after that, Emerson announced that he was going to be doing a tri-portal, and I just got all tingly inside because I love my tri-spinners over my bars. If you see, the reason I'm doing this is you can see the effect that's going on here. Of course, the camera's catching it and causing it to tweak a little bit, but it gives you that portal and it almost gives you a 3D effect while it's spinning, and this effect I love for sure. Now Emerson does have a couple different finishes that you can get on here. I believe there's a media blasted, and I know for around the 4th of July he did a special run on the bar spinners. I believe they were electrocoated with the stars and stripes. Those were really cool. I couldn't afford to get one at the time, but this one here is the stainless steel, and this is anything and everything that I hoped for. Now there have been a few small changes, and there have been a few companies that have gone, you know what, we like that design, and we're going to kind of make our own version, but it's going to be real similar. But you know, I have to give Emerson props. He created something fantastic, and when you have somebody and other companies trying to emulate what you have done and the success that you've had, that means you've pretty much done something right. So props to you, Emerson. This again is in the stainless steel. It is weighty, but we'll get to the weight here shortly. Now, I did do a spin test off camera, though I did not record it. I got about 7 minutes and 10 seconds on a table spin and just shy of 9 minutes, holding it up all like this. This comes in at 89.6 grams or 3.16 ounces. Yeah, it's kind of chunky. I did receive this about Thursday, Friday of last week, and I have spent a few days with it just enjoying the hell out of it. If you guys follow me on Facebook, social media, you'll see that I ended up doing some shots with it at a wedding and things like that. But look at that. Is that just not pretty as hell right there, or what? He does end up making this in a titanium, and I think I saw something about tungsten. I am not for sure on that though, so don't quote me on that. I cannot imagine this in tungsten. It would be like a brick. Not only is it a spinner, but it's also a self-defense weapon. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. So taking you all up close, I did kick down the lights a little bit just so that you guys can see the finish on here. It has increased the button size a little bit, and unfortunately, I do not have the bar here. It was number 6 because I hopped on the original pre-order super fast. That number 6 bar is actually living in Singapore. You may know him as Average Singaporean, but he is the owner of that now. I ended up sending that over as a gift to him. And I am sure that it is in a nice, secure home, and I think he's enjoying that a lot. They do the different finishes on here being media blasted, but you know, the only way to get this, in my opinion, is with the machining on there. It is perfection. You would think, feeling it, that there would be a texture, but there's not. It is silky smooth, and I love that a lot. These buttons have a great step down. If you look there, it looks like a Coliseum actually. There is a little more of a lip on this outer edge. I do not find it obtrusive or anything. It's not sharp. It does give you a nice grip on there, so no chance of dropping it. One of the things that people love most about Emerson's work is the buttons. They've been emulated. Other people have tried copying them. When you've perfected something and done something right, you're going to get people trying to make it their own, and or their own variation. Now, he has increased the size of the buttons, which I like. You can see you're not going to end up catching these edges at all. You do have a nice chamfer all the way around. Look at that. It is just nice, big, and beefy. If you run your finger along here this way, you may consider that sharp. I do not consider it a hot spot, because when you're fidgeting with it, it does not it doesn't feel sharp at all. It's only when you're doing this or you're rubbing hard on it. And that's because of the precision and, you know, the high specs of the machining on here. So there have been no burrs. I haven't had a single quote unquote hot spot on here. I just freaking love this thing. Let's get the buttons off of here. Button 1, button 2. This is a press fit hybrid R188 that's in there. I believe it's a 10 ball. Nice and sturdy, secure. As you can see, SST for stainless steel, number 118. Even down in here, there might be, and this was something that was on the bar spinner, you might get a little hot spot right in here, but with the way the buttons are designed, you don't even feel it. And again, it's just that carryover from that sharp hard edge. If we take a look there, you can see that hard edge all the way around. Like I said, this is pretty much perfection. There was no blemishes. There was no anything coming out of the packaging. Now, speaking about the buttons, as you can see, they are a 2-piece. You do have a nice inset there, and I would suggest if you get one, just take an Allen screw, back this out all the way, just put a drop of Loctite in, and then screw this down about halfway. As it is, it grabs by about 2, maybe 3 threads, and it's more than a secure, but some people may want a little bit more. Getting this back together, button 1, and as I was saying, because he increased the size of the buttons, you can see how it meshes so well with that, so you don't even end up feeling these edges at all. If I remember correctly, on the bar, you would end up feeling this with the buttons, so good job on fixing that. Button 2, spin. All right, so there was our up close look at this, and yeah, as you can see, there isn't even like a jiggle in here. No wobble, no judder at all on doing it this way. You do get nice feedback, but it's not judder. It's not like, it's just very smooth. I love this thing to death. Some of the things I did not touch on is, and I don't have it right in front of me, did come in a metal tin. So they upgraded that from the original Portal. It does come with this nice velvet bag, which again is a upgrade from the original Portal that I had. And one of the things that's nice is some people skimp on the bags. This one is really nice and soft on the inside, where some, you know, oh, it's nice and velvety on the outside, but it's rough on it up in there. All right, so I did end up checking online just for real quickly, and these are going on randomfabrications.com. You can get replacement bearings, you can get buttons. The regular bar Portal goes for $115. This one is $160. So it's not for, you know, you penny pinchers. This is for a collector. This is for someone that wants a piece of perfection. And you can also get the, I believe it's in titanium, the America edition for $250. They are sold out, but you know, there'll probably be some maybe come next 4th of July. I think he did a random like 50 of them, something like that. They were very, very limited edition. For you people that almost want to faint, you can get this in tungsten, and it is $325 in the tungsten. These are available right now in stock for $160. Definitely, if you can, and you can only get one and splurge on one big one, make this the big one. All right, boys and girls, I want to thank you for hanging out with me today and checking this out. Yeah, definitely check out down below. I'll have links to the Random Fabrications Facebook group, randomfabrications.com. Stop by either place. Tell them that Dave's World sent you. Just say hi to Emerson. He's a really friendly guy. As usual, guys, I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, YouTube. You spin me round, round, baby, round, round.